Good afternoon, everyone. This is meteorologist Dave Snyder with the National Weather Service and your Alaska statewide weather for Wednesday. High pressure across the Yukon sitting at 1,051 millibars is rough, tough, and hard to bluff across the Yukon and stretching into the Alaskan interior, where levels come down only slightly to 1,046, sitting across the upper Koyukuk Valley. Across parts of southwest, we're seeing some very spotty snow showers, maybe just flurries around Sparivon and around McCarthy at this hour. Across the northern Gulf, a few areas of light rain showers happening around Middleton Island, but most of the state is really dry. A strong southerly flow on the western side of that high-pressure ridge working right up the Alaska coastline continues that steep southerly wind over places like St. Lawrence Island, the Bering Strait, all the way through Kotzebue Sound, Point Hope, and Point Lay, just seeing tremendous amount of wind up to about 50 knots or so coming up out of the south. That is creating some areas of freezing spray, likely around parts of the coast, but most areas are actually not seeing any additional precipitation at this point, not expected to see any across parts of the west coast. But all that said, we are looking at some high winds around parts of southeast, all draining that air out of the Yukon as high pressure continues to sit to the north of places like Juneau and Douglas. High winds will continue. We expect a high wind warning to continue through Thursday night, so another 24 hours or so of gusts that could reach over 60 to 70 miles per hour. Watching for wind chill advisories to continue around the lower terrain on the northern end of the Lynn Canal, Skagway and Haines included. Up around White Pass, a wind chill warning there for values that could feel as cold as 55 to 65 below. Across the interior for the Tanana Valley, the Deltana and Tanana Flats region, the eastern Alaska Range, and the upper Tanana Valley, we are talking about wind chill advisories again. Levels there could be as cold as 45 to 55 below. That goes through tonight and into tomorrow. And out west, a blizzard warning for the Bering Strait there for the western end of the Seward Peninsula and St. Lawrence Island. A blizzard warning continues in that area for high winds and poor visibility as we go through tonight and into tomorrow. Looking across the northern Pacific, an area of low pressure will be well south of the Aleutians at 1,011 millibars. That will stir up a little bit of light snow across the Alaska Peninsula and the eastern chain as we get into Friday afternoon. Some snow showers working in toward Kodiak. Visibility and ceilings coming down as well, and high pressure will continue the wind across many parts of southeast and the eastern Alaska Range gaps. With Alaska statewide weather, this is meteorologist